You know it's my penchant. Everybody on this call knows it's my penchant to be somewhat contradictory, but always supportive.
I'm ready for you, John.
My CEO tells me that I can sometimes be perceived to be cantankerous. That's fine. But in saying, you know, the big boys, you know, I hear you, there's a certain surety in it, but I'm not, frankly, a fan of transitioning from someone who provided me with my legacy to someone who is providing me with my future.
Right, but we're not talking about you. We're not talking about you. We're talking about people who won't get fired for buying, you know what?
You know what? Karen, I just saw a lady get fired for buying you know what. So let's not get too excited about that. Even that slogan is becoming out of date, you see, because you're not buying that. You would never have commissioned a yard that built sailing yachts to build you a Coast Guard cutter. That's why you've got Huntington Engels and you've got Coral Stream. They don't do the same thing. To Michael's point earlier about and Daniel's open source. My company is committed to providing all of our intellectual property to IEEE Open, which is the new IEEE accelerated standards model. There are protections in it, we are covered, but we believe that our way forward in service of our client base and our industry and the incredible demand being created is to provide the best possible engine in the fastest possible way. And in that respect, this is, you know, I'm not closing this out by any stretch of the imagination. I believe we still have some considerable amount of time to go. But
we do, and there's about to be a transition. So,
but I wanted to make sure that we understood that we're not in that ball game anymore. I used to be Mr RFID. I was noted 40 years. I wrote standards. I created technology. I hold patents, etc. And it's a wonderful technology. It has actually come of age because of blockchain, because it complies as an essential physical tool for the physical provenance of an actual event. It took place, but I don't need Jimmy to scan something. The machine does it. We're done. And therefore, it's a perfect storm. And for me, I have the advantage of talking from both sides of my mouth, as it were, my blockchain and my RFID side, not to be confused with the ones that people on this call will probably go, no, he always did, he always does, he always will. Yeah, I got that. Back to you, Michael.